Hello everyone, welcome to Supercars of Africa. We're here at the AMG Advanced Driving and we're about to drive all these AMGs. Here are the cars that we're going to be driving today at Supercars of Africa. This is a C63 507 edition. This is a C63, the recent C63 is a 2016 model. This is a GLA45 and there is another C63 507 edition. There was actually a CLS63 here. I think it went to the track. So I hope we're going to have a nice day here at the MG track. I hope you guys enjoy this video.
Power, get some acceleration going. When we get to our point, as you can see now, hit the brake hard, I turn, nothing happens until I let go of the brakes to make our way through. So now that is what happens. And then to show you what traction control everything does, if you were to put your foot flat there, the car then just wants to slide out of control and everything else. So that is what traction control limits, is all of the controls to keep the car going in the way that you want to. Feels fun, doesn't it? So, as we get the vehicle in, set 9 speed, getting the car balanced. Once the weight is transferred, I'll then put my foot flat and you'll see nothing happens. So, flat, flat, flat. The car goes, my foot's still flat all the way through. And it try and go, but the car protects itself from getting out of shape. So that is our ESP on will work. ESP Sports just allows a little bit more slip, so you see the car will slide a little bit further, and that looks like this. So once we're in, we get it turned, and up it goes, the car goes, but it doesn't totally let out of shape. Still brings that power in a little bit towards the end there. So once again, line it up, maybe give too much, goes, but nothing too hectic. So now, from that one, it's a nice stage to work through, because if you start doing your counter steering, if you don't correct it in time, the power will get killed by itself initially, but it's a nice time to work on the counter steer. Basically it works is as the car goes out sideways, you want to get off the accelerator and turn into it. So once you go, it's off as the car slides, and turn into that skid to allow that car to control. Alrighty, so that's how that ESP works and getting used to that steering. Then, obviously, when everything is off, that's when the magic happens. So if you turn too much power, the car slides out of control like this. Big difference.
That's how you okay?
Exactly. Now that's what you want to learn to control. So once again, as it goes sideways, it's feed your power as those forces work together. If it's a long right-hand bend, you want to get yourself on the far left as early as you can. Then eventually when you do start turning at this point here, you don't have to turn as much. So you're coming from a wider angle, which means you can carry more momentum from the outside to the inside. And notice I'm not moving my steering wheel handle. It stays in one position and it makes it all the way through. Now that's why you don't want to do as much as well. You want to do as little as possible behind the wheel to keep the car as stable as possible. When it does come to those brakes, always in that straight line, and then just before the corner, slightly off to allow your vehicle to turn. Once it's balanced, you can see your way out, car can't go anywhere else, that's when you can feed your power all the way through. But now also, balance and control is the way to go. So you don't wait until the absolute last point of when you get on the brakes and just throw in all of that weight.
Oh, nice.
Because as you can see, it's a hell of a lot, yeah. And just the way you're feeling, the car doesn't like it as well. You can drive around with 2 fingers on the steering wheel, because in essence the car waits for you to tell it what to do. If you're holding onto the steering wheel way too tight or anything like that, it doesn't mean it's going to bite better onto the ground. It just means you're limiting feedback and it's more chance of you being rough behind the steering wheel. So the lighter you are there, the better it is. The same comes with accelerator and brake. You don't play with your power because you're unsure of when to go, and you don't play with that brake because you think, oh, not enough, so you brake too much and then get off again, up to mark and then off. That all has to do with locking the weight. So you want to try and keep the car as balanced at all times, and by looking up ahead you can plan a lot better. So the way that works, for example, we focus on the entry there, keep an eye on the brake. As we're on the brake getting close, we're looking through there to see how much to slow down, when to turn in. And once we've got our mark here, we're looking out to see how much space we got, so when we can accelerate, when we can straighten out. And the better you can do all of that, the better things become. So on the brake, focus entry, look through, lightly off the brake, get the vehicle to turn, got the mark, look outside and feed it nicely. quite lekker, doesn't it? Alright. You don't want to get to a point of, say, if you do everything nicely, you can feel like this. So let's get some speed. Up to the mark. Once we're there, it's gradually on, up to a mark, gradually off, feel that weight transfer, then gradually on the power, on the way out. Yeah, how nice and smooth does that feel? Exactly. You can mess it up totally by braking too late, swerving too hard, all those things, and then getting in and the car's going in, and you accelerate too early and braking again. You can make it horrible purely by what you do behind that wheel.
When you want to go to the racetrack.
So yeah, it's all dependent on what you do behind that wheel. Then, when the session is over, we'll hit the hazard lights over there to let everyone know that we're now cooling down, keep on the left-hand side, and also try and stay off the brakes as much as possible. So bring it to like
This is
60
the
minutes.
race. We have not found out who won yet. So let's see how these people do.
See if he has it in him to power slide.
It's got so much power. I mean, these are funds that are often on the floor. This is why you use it.
Let's go, boy.
You have power on it.
Come on, kid. Different from video games, huh?
To throw
This man.
It's heavy, number one.
It's getting used to the car before you go to the track.
You couldn't even do it with
Too much, too much.
But you know what these cars do with traction control? Like, bring the people by themselves, not going around. That one is one to split. It has to do with traction control.
Lost it.
That's the kind of
You suck. You suck.
So these are all the cars that we're gonna be driving today at the racetrack. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because I truly enjoyed my day, guys. Like, this was such an amazing experience. This is how it sounds, everyone.